Hello, this is the day 4 of creating my life. This is my new challenge that I am working on. This is something new for me because when I started this, it was like trying to recreate the first challenge that I did that was transforming my habits. It was nice because at the beginning I started like trying to change my body, just my body, but it resulted in something totally different, and I think that I becoming someone totally different. That is a new version of myself, and that's why I'm trying to create this new challenge that is creating my life. It's like trying to recreate, transforming my habits, but in English. So what I'm going to do is like an immersion, and I'm going to be talking, thinking, and doing everything in English the major time that I can, because of course I'm living in Colombia. I'm from Colombia, and I'll have to use my native language, that is Spanish, but the major part of the time I'm going to be like doing this. And now, traveling. 1 week ago, I was in Taironos Park. Right now, in this moment, I'm in Caldas. This is the coffee area from Colombia. This is near Manizales. I think that a motorcycle is coming behind me. Here there are like this is like a small town near Manizales called 41 kilometer, and I'm here visiting a friend. Well, I was telling you before, guys, this is the day 4 of this challenge. It started like doing again my calisthenia exercise. I'm doing full body, I'm doing complementary body, I'm doing jaw, shin, and I'm jumping the rope. Also, that's how I started this. 2 years ago, it started just with two habits that were exercise full body, exercise complementary body. And now I start with 5 habits, the ones that I told you before. Yeah, I'm loving this. I'm doing everything in English, like I told you before. My cell phone is now set up in English. My computer is not, but everything in my computer, like Excel, the internet, my email, all those kind of things are in English too, to help me to do the immersion, like better, like deeply, like everything around me, and my mind, my thoughts in English. And well, something that I'm learning is that I just forget sometimes about me because of being in some areas that are comfortable for me, but I just forgot like that part of me that is like adventure, that want to take risks, and that want to like don't be like protected, instead of being protected, being like the version of being the warrior, the one that is with the sword, stand up there in front of everything, just waiting to react if needs to react, like being the version of me. But well, anyways, I like to lose myself to find myself again. I realized about something, and in English I think that I'm going to be more comfortable to say it, and it's that before I was not good. My ex-boyfriend, he killed himself, and all the time I try to, like get over of it, superate it, say that I can just keep it with me, let it go, all those kind of things, but that's hard, it's like, we try, I try, I feel the pain, all those things, but it is hard. And something that I realized is that all the time I had like a max, showing to everybody that I was good and trying to get over it. That was not lying, but I didn't allow myself to be bad in any moment, to be angry, to be lost, to be sad, to feel all the emotions that I have to feel in the moment. And sometimes it's like when you just see that and you are aware about that, and you feel the pain and you let it be, it's like all the pain, it's like you can transfer that into different many things. Like you can forgive yourself for keeping all those emotions inside you, and using all those masks that we use to show everybody that we are good, but really we are not good. We are living like our teens. And about that, we can say that when we live those teens, it's hard because, like I told you, we try to show everybody all the time that we are good, that we are the best version of ourselves, that we are happy, that yeah, we can forgive, that we can let the things go, but that's not true sometimes. Sometimes it's hard, and sometimes we use those marks to show. And when a situation happens, like you know someone, and you start to feel again, it's like all those kind of, like harsh, like memories, like painful memories start to burn again in your heart, and you start to be afraid again. But something that I've been learning is like, doesn't matter if I'm afraid. What matters is that I move and I take action. But something that I realize is that when we take action, it must be for something that worth it. It must be for something that the risks. If you are going to take a risk, make sure that it's worth it. That you're going to get what you really want or desire. Because, oh my god, like I told you before, guys, this is funny because this is becoming like a road that just the horses walk. But anyways, I'm just knowing here this place. I like to walk and think and talk. That's what I like. Something that I really love. Well, what I was telling you is that don't stop. Don't let the people or things stop you to carry on moving. If you're going to a place, make sure that you can carry on moving with the person that you are or alone, but make sure that you can carry on moving and moving and moving and getting new things, and you can carry on developing yourself into the best version of yourself. Because you can just stop into a place and just stay there waiting. What? It's like you have to have like plans. Nothing, don't think too much, but just like having like an intention why you are in the place that you are, why you're doing the things that you're doing. It's like make you the right questions about if the things really make the sacrifice or the effort that you are doing or the work that you are putting to get the things that you want to. So okay, well, I think that I'm talking too much about that, and I'm finishing the road. I'm going to carry on. I don't know where this goes, but yeah, I'm happy to talk about it and express myself. I'm living the moment that I'm afraid to love someone. It's like when I feel something, I start to be afraid about that, because I don't know if it is because of the experience that I had with my last boyfriend or what, but I'm really scared about, like giving my everything, because when I give my everything, I just love. I don't know how to love medium or by little size or by little versions. I love by everything. I love giving my heart completely. And even sometimes forgetting about myself. That is not good. I know that. I've been like, working on loving myself and create this version of myself. But what I mean is that, okay, here there are some motorcycles. I need to see what this can. Oh, sorry. Okay. There are 3 men there with horses. I don't know if that's maybe like a private side. I won't go there. So I'm going to just go back where I was coming. And I will carry on talking about this because this is not my therapy. And I'm working about my last prep, transforming my habits. And I'm just putting everything into paper, into tangible things that we can just see and we can just create something solid. And what I was doing was like putting the basis about how it's going to be working the challenge. There is a challenge for 2 years. We are going to be like starting doing exercise, calisthenia. We're going to start with 2 habits: exercise full body and exercise complementary body. 6 months. After that, we are going to be adding a new habit to the exercise category and adding a new hobby and a new category for literature. We're going to start reading. After 6 months, you are going to be just another version of yourself. After 1 year, trust me, your body is going to be changed. You're going to be like, your face even is going to be start changing. Your mind is going to start changing because, trust me, reading a book is like giving you the opportunity to see the world into another perspective and have your own point of view about the things that really work. It's like if someone says that, I don't know, an example, you don't believe that you can just create your reality with your mind, and someone in a book is telling you that you can doubt about that, you can refuse that if you don't trust about that. You can have your own ideas. That's what I mean. It's like you can have your perspective, your own perspective about the things, and start building your own point of view about this world. Because something that I have been realizing is that in the 27 books that I read in my challenge, Transforming My Habits, all of them, in a way, talk about living in the here and now, the present moment. And I'm so stunning about how, in his way, the books talks about living in the here and now. All of them. And it's like, and have been in different areas that I've been reading those books. It's like developing, growing, psychology, psychiatric, and it's read books about histories, about spirituality. Oh, that's like I don't remember the name of that animal, but it's like oh, I don't remember. Sorry, but it's like the ones that is in the Candy Nusida. Well, anyways, what I was telling you is that all of them talks about the same thing. Like when you live in the here and now, you avoid the mind that is every time your mind like telling you things that really doesn't work. The effort that you're putting into thinking about those things that are just killing yourself and your mind and worrying you about things that doesn't need your attention or your energy. You can just free yourself when you live in the here and now. When you live in the here and now, the voice that is inside you all the time, living in the past and in the future, it suddenly stops, and you can just concentrate and realize that you are here, surrounded by this nature, by all these things, that all those things are not true, that all those things are on your mind. Remember that all the things that are outside you is just a reflection of what is inside you. If I believe that I don't deserve love, life is going to show me that in different situations of my life. But if I trust and I believe and I feel deserved of love and all these kind of things, good service, I'm going to receive that in the real life. That's how it works. I'm not inventing that. It is how it works. When you put your attention, the life is going to show you that. It's just like a reflector. and just see it. And well, I was missing to do this kind of vlogs because I feel that I can just let out a part of me that is all the time in my life saying, hey, express this, talk about this, you can do this, and I'm doing this. It's like what I'm telling, I'm moving, I'm just moving. This kind of vlog that is going to be in English during 2 years. I'm going to be doing this challenge. All this challenge is going to be in English during these 2 years. It's going to be called Creating My Life. The Spanish challenge, the first one is Transformando Mis Hábitos. So those two are the ones that I am working on. Like I told you before, what I'm doing now is like working on transforming my habits, just putting everything into paper, into Excel. I love Excel, just to have something visible to show you how it's going to be structured and how it's going to be working and what we're going to be doing. I'm going to start uploading. I don't know if I'm going to be doing by day or by packets or by, I don't know. I'm going to think about that, the way that I have enough time to do that and share you all that. But the point is that I'm going to show you and share you the routines, the exercise routines that I do or that I did when I was doing transforming my habits. So this challenge is going to be during the first month. We're going to start with exercise full body and exercise complementary body. That's what we're going to be doing during the first month. And after we do that, we are going to carry on with the same theme, but in an easy level too. That is going to be during the second month that we're going to be doing those themes. But when we finally finish that, what we're going to be doing is carry on to the next phase of the challenge. That is going to be medium level 1 and medium level 2. And after that, the 5th and the 6th month, we're going to start doing advanced first and advanced 2 with calisthenia, the exercise full body and exercise complementary body. That's how it's going to start working. I'm gonna be working on filming the routines, finish to structure all the challenge in my mind, and when I finish that, I just will start loading those things in YouTube for you to carry on and start the channel with me. If you don't understand English, you are going to finish the first challenge, learning a new language. That's the most interesting. So you're going to be able to start creating my life. That is the second challenge with everything we share. Thank you for seeing.